Hi everyone, Amy here from Transform at Amy Burke Yoga, and it is Sunday, beautiful day out, and we're on to the letter G. And so naturally, like I always say, there's lots of amazing words that begin with the letter G, like gratitude. But this week I was thinking about gifts and looking at life and all the things in your life as gifts. And even during the difficult times, there are so many things that you can consider just natural gifts in your life. This life alone, believe it or not, is a gift, even though sometimes it feels very challenging. Your breath, it's a gift. It gives you another breath of life so you can be in this world. The people in your life are gifts. The experiences that you have are gifts. And when you look at things like that, as gifts, then you have more appreciation for them. And the things that are challenging in your life sometimes don't feel so bad when you can think of all the things that you do have in your life. And then also, when you're thinking about gifts, thinking about what are your natural gifts. When we come into this world, I believe that we're all born with these natural gifts and talents and skills. Do you ever just do something and you just love doing it so much and you're just naturally good at it and it feels just, just natural, and you know what you're doing and it feels really good and it makes you really happy and it makes others happy. So those are your natural gifts. And oftentimes in life, what happens is we get steered away from using our natural gifts. And that's not always intentional. We're brought up in families and with, whoever's raising us. And sometimes people think that they know better and they know what you should be doing. And so we get kind of steered, or we have to follow a certain way to do things in a certain system that, the people that raise us think we should be doing based on their own lives and whatnot. And again, it's not that it's intentional or bad, it's just a fact of life that that's what happens, or we experience a series of events that steer us away from using our natural gifts. And so, what are your natural gifts? Ask yourself, what are your natural gifts? Like, what really, really feels good? What do you love to do that never feels like work? It's just, some people pick up an instrument and they just naturally are great at playing music, yet they don't play music at all during their life because other circumstances come in and kind of steer them away from using their natural gifts. So when you can tap into what your natural gifts are and figure out a way on how you can help others with it or how you can make a career out of it, life just seems to flow a lot better. Even for myself, I was, once told that, yoga is a hobby like knitting, and I could never make a career out of it. And it just wasn't what I was supposed to do. And that was just something that I was, if I could do on the side that I liked to do. And if I had believed that, then I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you on this video, and I wouldn't be running the studio, which is my whole life and career. And I wouldn't be doing all the other healing work that I want to do and that I love doing. So sometimes, people think they know better, but you always have to trust what it is that you know is best for you. And then also using your gifts without wanting anything in return, like utilizing your gifts, maybe spreading it out into the world without expecting to receive something, including money. When you approach things with your natural gifts of just like you're joyous and you want to share them and you're good at it and you want to help others with it, and you want to do better for the world and as a collective, and you're not expecting to receive some kind of reward or praise or money, it just is better, because really realistically what's going to end up happening is if you're naturally using your natural gifts and you're doing good without expecting anything back, you will receive back regardless. Because if you're doing good out in the world, it's karma, it comes right back, you're going to get good in return. And so if we all did that, then can you imagine what our world would be like if we were all using our natural gifts and respecting each other's natural gifts? And sometimes, like I said, sometimes we think we need to do something, or we think we want to do something because it looks so fabulous because somebody else is doing it. And so we're like, oh yeah, and we go into that, and we're trying to do it, and it just feels very awkward and very wonky, or we're trying so hard and it's just not working, and we're not happy, or we, are in a role that we're playing that we think, this is our natural gifts, and we're going through the motions, but we're realistically not happy, and it's just not working out. So you have to ask yourself, is this really, really what I'm meant to do? So that's when you tap back into, what are my natural gifts? What did you love to do as a child? Act on that. Do it. Bring it out into the world. Don't forget who it is that you are and what it is that your unique natural gifts are that you're supposed to share with the world. So I hope this helps. And I hope to see you on your mat or at the studio, or maybe even just reach out and give me a chat. Take care. Namaste.